Oh, you talk all you want now. Yeah, no, this is just, this won't even pick up your voice. Or it might if you're closer, if you have a big voice like mine, but otherwise it won't. The other reason I do this is because if a kid's a puke in class, I say their name all the time. So when their parents say, oh, my kid doesn't misbehave in class, oh, really? Click. John, why are you doing that? John, why? John, put your phone away. John, write this down. John, stop talking to your friend. John. Oh. I know, right? I chose John because there's no Johns in here. I could also just as easily have said Aloysius, which is a real name in case anybody cares. It's spelt very strangely. There's Y's in it, in the name Aloysius. Yes. All right, let's do math. Powers, you all did exponents and powers in the 9th grade. You did them to death. In the 9th grade, you only had to deal with things that look like this. You didn't have to go any further than this. Most of your teachers went further than this, but I can't guarantee that, so I go from the beginning all the way up. All right? We'll start with that. What does that mean? Do not tell me the answer. Tell me what it means. Abby. 7 to the power of 3. Excellent. Now, if I was in grade 2, would that make any sense to me? No. So I need what you would say to a grade 2 kid to explain it. Vicky. 7 times 7 times 7. Oh, ma'am, a pen's not working. Son of a motherless goat. I may have to stop this and restart my computer, but let's try and see what happens. Now, somebody in this room, one of your peers, sometime this year is going to say that is 21. You laugh, but somebody is going to do it. You shouldn't laugh because it could very well be you. In the first class today, it didn't take longer than a year. Like 10 minutes from when I did this gag, somebody said 3 squared was 6. Yeah, you laugh, Riley, but you don't think I'm going to have my ears on for one of you when I say, what's 4 squared? And I hear somebody go, 8. I will hear you. And I will remind you of this moment when you all giggled when I said somebody would do that. What is that answer, of course? You can't do it in your head. What is it really? 343. How many of you have memorized that, and how many of you picked up your calculator? I gave you 2 choices. You can't put your hand up for both. I was messing with your head. How many of you have that number memorized? You've memorized a bunch of cubes. Nice. How many of you brought out your calculator? Nice. Just as important. Both are useful. Remember how to do it on your calculator. You push the 7, then you push an exponent button, then you push a 3. Sometimes the exponent button's a little mountain. Sometimes it's an X and a Y. Sometimes it's a Y and an X. Sometimes, and this one makes me really mad because it shows how dumb people are getting, it's X with a little box over it because they don't want to use more letters in math than they can possibly avoid. So everybody can do that, right? Sweet. Okay. I'm feeling pink today. First letter or first topic, base. Where's the base in that situation? Mantoge. It is the 7, indeed. Who can give me any kind of definition for what a base is? Anything about it? Somebody talk to me. But you are not allowed to say the big number. How many people were going to say the big number? Be honest. Good. So somebody tell me a definition of the base. Vicky, hit me.
The number that the exponent is attached to.
I like that. The number that the exponent is attached to, which is wonderful if you know what an exponent is, right? But cool. The number that the exponent's attached to. Talk to me, man. Taj. The number that is being multiplied. Excellent. Jordy, did you have something else?
The number that's being multiplied by itself.
Ah, nice. Let's tweak it a little bit. Good start. Nice finish. Anybody else? We're happy with that, right? Now, please notice there were 2 parts to that definition, wasn't there? There was what it is, which was Mantosh and Jordy, and then there was where it is, which was Vicky's. They're both equally important, yes? One of them, which was, and we don't want to say number, because does it have to be a number? No, it could be a variable. It could be a monomial. It could be a polynomial, which we'll talk about later. So we are going to say the expression Oh, I just wrote expression. The expression. Oh, my pen died for the I, which is multiplied by itself. Now, that's a lovely definition for what it is, but that doesn't talk about what Vicky said, which is equally important. So over here, in a different shade of pink, I'm going to write the base is immediately. And I'm putting capitals because it's important. Immediately left of an exponent. Underline, highlight, draw a Mrs. Bad Crumble cloud around it. Mrs. Bad Crumble is my general name for all of your younger teachers than me. Because that's something that they did in elementary school. They put clouds around things because it's nicer than underlining. Immediately left. So let me ask you this before I go any further. In that expression I've written in black, what is the base? That's a little hard to read. I'm going to hope my pen works better. There we go. Riley May. It is the A because it is immediately left. Now what's the base? 3A because the brackets hold it all together. It is only what is immediately left of an exponent. Okay? I am stressing that heavily because that is one of the number one mistakes that you all will make when we get into complicated situations with exponents. Aight? I'm feeling very orange now. Where is the exponent? Hit me, Harry. Where it is? What is the exponent?
The number that determines the amount of times the base is being multiplied.
Right. The amount of multiplications. I'm sorry my pen is dying. Hopefully I will be able to turn this off and on in a moment and have it work again. And the other half of that definition is what Harry gave us. It is to the right of a base. So remember, the exponent applies to the base. The base is dependent upon brackets. Everybody good? You all know this already? No problemo. The whole thing is a power. We always call this the power, but that is not true. It is the whole thing. A power is a base and exponent. And of course we read it as base to the exponent. And then we say, stupid pen, exponent, nent, power. Now, there are two special power names. What are they? Two certain exponents get special names. Stella, what's one? Squared. 7 to the 2, we say squared. What's the other one? Connor? 7 to the 3, we say cubed. Nobody else gets a special name. So everything else, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 21st, 82nd, so on and so on and so on. Everybody cool? All right. Now, what you will do whilst I restart my computer is you will fill in this table as best as you can. There are some tricky rows. Be careful. Go.